Hello everyone, UnrulyGoose here, and today I'm going to be ranking every Doors update. So that's like all the major updates and the April Fool's ones. Anyways, on with the video. So in the 8th spot I have the back door. This was for the hunt event, and I added a new subfloor with new entities, a badge for completing it during the hunt event, and 2 new badges after the hunt event. One for entering the back door and one for escaping the back door. It was very unique as each room had a time limit. So one room it will be like 30 seconds, the other will be like 90 seconds. It wasn't too big of an update, but it was still a pretty good update, I'd say. And in the 7th spot I have the content update. This update obviously added loads of new content. It wasn't really game changing, but it did add some more modifiers, 5 new entities, 6 new items, and updated a few things for the hotel. It also added the admin panel, which I think is pretty cool. If you guys want, I could do like a video where I use the admin panel. Yeah, I think it's a good update. It made the game like way better. However, it was a more smaller update, but seeing as like we now have like the ranked mode, which had to have taken quite a while because it is really well made. And obviously the new garden subfloor that's going to be releasing sometime this year, I think. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good update. And in the 6th spot I have retro mode, which was the second April Fool's update for, well, the April Fool's update for 2024. It added a new game mode, that obviously being the retro mode, which gave doors that are retro classic Roblox style, sort of like 2006 Roblox. It added a new badge, which you get for completing the event during like the month of April. I think it's more of like a forgotten update, because I just don't really see many people talk about it. But then again, it's an April Fool's update. I think it's a pretty fun update. I didn't play it too much because I thought, oh, I'm probably gonna die, so I'll get one of my friends to help me. And then I just never ended up playing it during the time. So yeah, I really missed out then. Yeah, pretty good update. It's pretty fun. And in 5th spot I have super hard mode, which was the first April Fool's update, that obviously being in 2023. Jeez, that was 2 years ago. Yeah, obviously added a new game mode. It was really hard. I actually played this update unlike the retro mode. Yeah, I didn't get the badge because it was just too hard. I kind of wish I had like tried more with this one. But yeah, it had new entities such as Jeff the Killer. I don't remember the other entities. Oh yeah, there's I think it was like Greed. Well, that might have been what Think Noodles called. I don't know. I watched like a super hard mode gameplay video by Think Noodles this morning. Yeah, it did become a modifier, just like the retro mode in a later update. It was and considering this was the first time LSPLASH had done something like this with doors, it was really good. And in the 4th spot I have the Mines, or Floor 2. This is the most anticipated update for doors. People have been waiting for this update since the game was released. So people waited like 2 whole years just for this update, which is pretty insane when you think about it. Yeah, this obviously added Floor 2. Yeah, on release and around that time, people didn't really like it because it was really hard. And yeah, I also thought it was quite hard because like Floor 1 was like not too hard. Like you could, if you knew what you was doing, you could easily do it. But with Floor 2, you had to know what you're doing and have to have like everybody knowing what they're doing with Floor 2. But yeah, I do suck at doors, so maybe it was kind of easy for some people. Apparently it has been made easier from what I've heard. I haven't really played Floor 2 since it was released, but yeah, I'll play it at some point, maybe give my thoughts then. I think it was quite good. I think it was really worth the wait for 2 years for Floor 2. Yeah, I haven't played it much, so I can't really put it any higher, but yeah, very good update. And in the 3rd spot I have modifiers, which was completely game changing. This update was very highly anticipated around the time it was sort of like announced, because there was a video with like the modifier symbol as the thumbnail for like the teaser trailer on LSPLASH's channel, and nobody knew what it was because there's nothing in the description, literally nothing. He's changed it now, but I'll probably show a picture of it on screen if I can find it. Yeah, this completely changed the game, as I said before, because if you'd beaten floor 1, you could add modifiers, which are like kind of like mods, which just change how the game is. This is the second major update to Doors that wasn't an April Fool's update. And that was almost 2 years ago, which is pretty crazy. I don't really play with modifiers that much, but I think they're a really fun addition to the game, but just make the game even better. And in the second spot, I have Ranked Mode, the most recent update to Doors. This was the third April Fool's update, and it's easily the best one. This has been like playing Ranked Mode was the most fun, and still is the most fun I've had playing Doors in like a long time, at least since like last year. The music is incredible. I'm actually playing the Ranked Mode soundtrack in the video. It is one of the best updates. Well, yeah, it's second, but like it is really well made. This update added a rank system with multiple ranks, and 2 ranks that are impossible to get. One person has one of the ranks, the other one takes 20 billion years. So 1 million likes and I'll get the impossible badge. Yeah, I love this game mode. It is incredible. I'll probably be doing some videos on this, like trying to get like the highest rank, but it's not impossible. And finally, in the number 1 spot is Hotel Plus. This was the first like major update to Doors. It completely changed the hotel, which is floor 1. It added the crucifix, new entities, the first subfloor, that being the rooms, a revamped door 100, Jeff's shop, 20 new badges, the skeleton key, the herbivorous, I don't know how to say it, the infirmary, and the greenhouse, also known as Hell. It, like I said before, it just completely changed the game. More than all the other updates, to be honest. This update, in my opinion, it kept Doors alive, because at the time, it was still new, it was still really popular, but it didn't have like a major update. The only updates were like, I think like bug fixes, which, you know, weren't really like adding any content. It really kept Doors from being like Rainbow Friends, where it didn't have really any major updates for almost a year. And then the first major update, which was chapter 2, was very underwhelming. Yeah. And then that's why Rainbow Friends eventually just sort of died out, because there wasn't really any updates. And then when there was an update, it wasn't the best. But with Doors, first major update was the best. Yeah, this is my favourite update. It really like, set the standard for future updates and made the game even better. Yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, so it's free and it really helps our channel. Like I said, we're almost at 300 subscribers, which is my goal for the end of the year. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on Doors updates. Let me know what one was your favourite and what one was your least favourite. Yeah, I'll probably be doing more Doors videos soon. Maybe like next week, I'm hoping to get a new one out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.